Hi everyone, welcome back to Mama Jan. So, it's World Cup time and it's crazy at my house. My hubby is a major soccer fan and now he's got my two little boys hooked on it too. So, for the last 40 years of my life, the only thing I knew about the World Cup was that it took place every 4 years. And during that time, we go to the bar to drink, and my friends will watch the big screen, and I'll just chuck a few back and just chat with my friends who weren't watching the game. So I thought, okay, I gotta have a crash course on this whole World Cup thing, or else I wouldn't know what to talk to my kids about later on in life. So I thought I'd do a little video called World Cup for Mummies, and I have some props I have. So this is the World Cup sticker book. I bought it for my 5-year-old, and in it are all the different teams, and there's slots for you to get stickers. So it's like, those sports cards where you buy a packet of stickers. I think it's $1.50 for 5 of them, and you buy packets and packets of these, and they kind of stick them into this book. The stickers have players' faces on it. It tells you what position they play, and I think it's a really great educational tool. I mean, my kid is learning about all the different countries and the flags that goes with it, and also it's got, like, the numbers are pretty big, so when you're 5-year-old thinking about, well, what number is 354 and looking for it, can be a little educational. So I got this for my little guy, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the basics of World Cup for all those moms out there who have no clue what the World Cup's about. Here are the basics. So, number 1, what does FIFA stands for? FIFA. It stands for the Federation of International Football Association. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at these notes that my hubby helped me make to explain the whole game and what's going on. So, as you probably know, it happens every 4 years, and there's 8 regions in the world that participate in this massive football tournament. So, the 8 regions are Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Central America, South America, the Caribbean, and Oceania. So that's all the areas that's not included in those 7 other regions. And each region has certain spots that teams in that region compete for. Europe has a lot of spots, where Asia has only a couple. And I don't think we need to know how the spots are decided, because it's so complicated that even my hubby wasn't too sure. And if a fanatic like him is not sure about the mechanics, we probably don't even need to know that, okay? So, each region will have these matches to see who are the best teams out of that region, okay? And so in total then, there will be 8 groups of 4 teams, okay? And to have a little visual, here is the World Cup wall chart 2018. And if you can see, I'll show you. This is Group A, okay? Group A, and these are the 4 countries. So there's Group A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 8 groups, and then there's 4 countries playing for each group, okay? So as you can see, for Group A, we have Russia, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. All right. And what happens is they play round robin. So each team plays the other once, and the best two teams make it to the round of 16. Okay? So then at the end of this, each two teams, 2 times 8 is 16, make it to the group of 16. And then the groups of 16s play against each other to make the quarterfinals. Then they make it into the semifinals. Finally, the World Cup, and you have first place, second place, and third place. Okay? So, there's about 20 players for each team that gets to go to the World Cup. They always bring about 3 goalies, and I think, let's see how many slots are here. So there's 16 plus 3, so there's 19 players that make it into the Book of Fame, but they always bring extras for subs and things like that. Now, in case you're like me and did not know this, and I didn't until I kind of looked it up and talked to my husband about it, a team has 11 players on the field at any given time. There's 10 players and 1 goalie, okay? And there are 4 positions. And I love this sticker book because it gives you a lot of information about that too. So there's 4 positions. One is the goalkeeper, the goalie. He's probably the key guy to this whole thing because he's stopping the other team from getting the ball in. Okay, so having a good goalie is imperative to your team success. There's the defender. So, you know, he tries to stop people from getting into the goal, the ball into the goal. The midfielder, so they play somewhere in the middle. They can go to the front, they can go to the back. And there's your forward, the attack guys. Okay. So, positions are done. We know the basics. Now, who to root for? So, obviously, if you are Mexican, you root for the Mexican team, or you're French, you root for the French team. Now, if you're like me, a Canadian Chinese with no one in the World Cup, so this is really interesting, guys. So I live in Canada, I grew up in Canada, and everybody, boys and girls, are really into soccer. Yes, we call it soccer in North America. And where I guess it makes more sense, like the rest of the world, if you call it football, because you do kick it with your feet, right? But anyways, I digress. So everybody here is really into soccer. Okay, we have soccer moms, soccer dads, crazy soccer people, and my kids are in soccer, you know. Seems like everybody and their sibling is in soccer. However, Canada did not make it to World Cup, and I don't think they ever have, actually. Let me check with the hubby about that. And why, I don't understand, because we seem to be pouring a lot of money and effort into, you know, honing our little soccer players to become pro, but we don't make it. Then, I'm Chinese, right? Now, China did not make it to World Cup either. And according to my very reliable source, my husband, who reads about soccer, breathes soccer, you know, really into soccer, he told me that President Xi has said China's big goal for the World Cup is to win it in 50 years. So President Xi has sworn he is going to do everything he can and invest all that China can into making it into the World Cup, because come on, if you're a successful country, you will find a place in the World Cup. Okay, so Canada's out, China's out, so who are we rooting for? Well, we root for who my husband roots for. So the biggest soccer fan in your home will be the leader of the pack. And my hubby has very strong ties to Germany, even though he's not German, but he's rooting for the German team. So we have my kids have the Germany jerseys on, Dave has his Germany jersey on, and they watch all the Germany games and gets very upset if Germany doesn't win. And I mean, hey guys, I have to just tell Dave to tone it down from the kids, okay? No dirty mouthing the other team, no derogatory comments, because man, the guy gets excited and he's like cheering and he's yelling and everything's kind of chaotic during World Cup time at my house. And now that we have two little boys, they are all excited, you know, getting all mad at the other team, all that, okay? So I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next episode of my World Cup series. See ya, bye.